going on out there, Raider Nation? Man, what a pathetic, disgusting performance today. An embarrassing performance today on the second half. Just purely, just disgusted, man. I'm disgusted right now to be a Raider fan. You know, of course, they were going to give up on them, but they always seem to disappoint us right when thinking they're going in the right direction. You give up nearly 300 yards to a team you know is going to run against you. That's just pathetic on the defensive part, and that defense showed no heart whatsoever. It was like, we knew exactly what they were going to do. Tebow was going to try to run the ball. McGahee was going to try to run the ball. And both of them ran over 100 yards. McGahee 168 yards and Tebow 117 yards. It was like watching, if you ever seen that movie, if you ever seen Rocky, and Apollo Creed's winding up his fist. And he's like, here it comes, here it comes. And Rocky knows it's coming, but he can't dodge it. Apollo hits him with it. That's exactly what Denver did to us today. They were going to run the ball. We knew it. We just couldn't stop them. That defense out there looked fucking lost. It was pathetic. Horrible job done by our defensive coordinator, Chuck Bresnan. And just Raiders just purely outcoached. John Fox and his team clearly outcoached the Raiders in the second half. Hey, if Tim Tebow could play against the Raiders every week, I'm sure he would. That's just the second pretty good game he's had against us. The first game that we beat him, he had a pretty decent game, even though they lost, and he had an even better game today. We're up 17-7 at the half. Palmer looked pretty decent. He had some beautiful throws, especially that one to Marcel Reese and the one to Jacoby Ford in tight coverage. But he also had 3 picks, and it's frustrating because he's getting the kinks out whatsoever, whatever. I still don't believe he's the guy to get it done for us. I don't think we'll make the playoffs this year. Like I said from the beginning, I have to see it to believe it. We're 4-4. We're still tied for a division lead, but we don't deserve to be there. We're a 5-5 team. We're a 4-4 team, an average team, 500 team. We're a mediocre team. Our record says what we are. He had some good throws and beautiful throws and coverage. But like I said, the ones that he threw where the guys were wide open, especially that one to Daenerys Moore, was a little too, actually was way too high. He tipped it in, the Broncos picked it. That was a real hurtful one. That cost us big time because we were driving, looked like we were going to score, go up 31-17, and then on the next play, McGahee goes 60+ yards for a touchdown, ties the game right there. That just took out the sails of our from our ship. Momentum all went over there to Denver side, and then special teams played like shit on that punt return against when Eddie Roll returned that punt 86 yards for a touchdown. We still had a chance to win, but once this offense gets behind without at least it seems without Campbell behind her, this seems like they have no heart once they get behind, and that's it. Then Denver gets the game-sealing touchdown with about a little over a minute left. McGahee puts it in for like 20+ yards out, and that's it, 38-24. What can I say? Denver's a better team today, and they played like they wanted it more. They came to play. We didn't in the second half. We just totally looked like shit, our defense especially. And there's no excuse for that. There really is no excuse for that. A team that's fighting for a division title. Beginning, I was thinking maybe 6-2. This was a key stretch, a winnable stretch, and where we ended up winning 1-2, 4-4, and it does not get any easier from here on out. It does not get any easier from here on out. Let me see. I believe only 2 of the teams that we play are below 500. The rest of the teams, so we have 6 teams, I believe, that are either 500 or above. The rest of them, like Minnesota and Miami, I think are the only 2 teams that are below 500 because we got the Chargers twice, they're at 500. We got the Chiefs one more time, they're at 500. We got Detroit, Chicago, Green Bay, and they're all above 500. And probably missing one more, but it's a tough stretch. It's a tough stretch, and honestly, I don't think we can do it. I don't think we can go 10-6 like we have to. I believe, like I said, I predicted at the beginning of the season 6-10. And actually, look like they're going to on pace to be better than that. But 8-8, 6-10, maybe 7-9 looks realistic. Just being real, just being real. Hopefully, they'll prove me wrong. I want them to prove me wrong. I want them just to step up and see what this team is really made of. This is the stuff the part of the schedule where it separates the boys from the men, and we're gonna find out how dedicated and how hungry this team is. San Diego Thursday. It's a division game, man. Anything can happen in division games, as proven today. Charger fans were saying they were gonna do this, take the shit out of us last year, and we beat them twice. So you got to play the game before you talk. So we'll see. What happens. The way this defense plays, though, it looks like it could be ugly. No heart and just looked lost out there. If the Broncos can, like I said, Broncos can play one half and beat us. The elite teams, if they play their top-notch game, it's going to be pretty bad. So until then, until San Diego Thursday, this is Ronarks. Oh yeah, another message. All you Raider haters out there, the Raider haters out there. I know a couple of Broncos fans that came up, and Jay Cutler owns YouTube, and I believe this other guy goes as the Denver Broncos show, and there's probably more. Props to you guys. You guys cam up stuff, but all these other guys, haters that don't cam up and they come around only when a team wins, and some of them even talk shit. So a couple of Chargers fans even talk shit when the team actually lost today. So if you don't have the balls to cam up, just please shut the fuck up, okay? This is Ronarks, and I'm out. Later.